So guys, caving. Caving. What is caving about? What is this sport, activity, pastime, if you will? What is the goal of caving? When somebody starts caving, what have they set out to achieve? Caving, also known as spelunking or poffling, is the exploration of natural underground caves and caverns. It involves navigating through a network of tunnels and passageways, often requiring special equipment like helmets, headlamps, and ropes. Caving can range from casual exploration to advanced techniques used by experienced cavers. If it isn't obvious, this video is going to be about caving. If you're watching this and you're someone who likes to partake in caving, subscribe, you strange human being. The rest of you can stick around too. What do you want me to do? Beg! The first time I heard about caving, I was about 12 or 13 years old. I was on this really cool camping trip with my school. There was a whole bunch of different activities and we got to do it. It was insane. It was such a great trip. On one of the days, the supervisors took me to this place where kids can cave. This man took me to what was effectively a hole in a hill. He was explaining how caving works, what happens, and a whole bunch of other donkey doo-doo. I was not paying attention after he said I had to go into this hole in the floor, basically. As this grown man was explaining to me what caving was, I know for a fact that I was giving him a look of confusion meets disgust, because how dare you think that I'm going to go under the ground? You think I'm going to go underground? No. Bear in mind, I'm a big guy. I'm 6'7". At the time, I was what, 12, 13 years old? So I was like 5'7", 5'9". I was not an average sized kid. So I thought what was gonna happen to me is I was gonna go into this hole, which is apparently safe, go caving, and I would be the only person. Yeah, the only person to get stuck underground and die. I genuinely thought if I went in there, the walls are gonna cave in, I'm gonna get stuck, and that's it, that's my life, over. As you can see, I was thinking very rationally about the situation. And no, I did not take that opportunity to try caving, if you're wondering. So that was my introduction to caving. And now, 13 years later, I still don't know what caving is about. Every time I see a video of someone caving, it's straight tomfoolery. It will just be some guy looking like he's trying to slip into cracks that he has no business going into these holes, bro. Bro's trying to get his fully grown adult male body into a crack that is effectively as big as the crack between the end of your door and the floor. That tiny crack between the door and the floor. You'll see videos of people caving and it's basically just somebody crawling through your worst nightmare. Look at this nonsense. Listen to me, bro. Humans don't belong here. You don't need to do this. A couple weeks ago, there was a big trend on the internet where everybody was making fun of caving. And now, since caving has now become a more widely known talking point, I've developed a new fear. And that fear is, guys, I get married. I fall head over heels in love with the love of my life. This person is perfect. We build a beautiful life together. We have the car, the family, the house, the dog. We're laying in bed one night. It's a Saturday. We had a great weekend. We had a family barbecue. Everybody was there. The sun was out. We're now chilling in bed. My beautiful wife turns to me and she says, I really want to try caving. We're getting a divorce. What do you mean? No, we're getting divorced. You just randomly want to throw your life away. You want to slip yourself into random holes as a hobby. You will not be doing that with me at your side. I'm taking the kids and I'm taking the house. I'm taking the dog too. You know what? Let's do some therapy right now. I'm gonna put 3 pictures on the screen and they'll be on the screen for a few seconds. Tell me what you see. Are you ready? Picture 1. Picture 2. Picture 3. What do you see? Because I see a fool, a donkey, and a half-wit. People have we don't belong here, yeah? We don't belong on, these places are reserved for rodents and insects. You will never catch me caving in anything, okay? I genuinely want to understand what the goal is here. You can't complete caving. How does one go about becoming a better caver? Do you just have to go through the process of unlearning your survival instincts? Because no, everything inside of my body, yeah, would tell me that I do not belong there. Claustrophobia, the fear of death, the fear of the dark, the fear of, I don't know, I'll develop some new phobias going down there, I'm certain of it. How does someone even get into caving? I totally understand that some people don't experience claustrophobia, but when I saw this picture, that's the greatest deterrent of any activity I've ever seen. Look at this guy! Every time I see this picture, I'm like, yeah, this shit makes no goddamn sense. Why would anybody choose this as a hobby? That's why I'm asking the question. What is caving about? I can tell you what multiple different sports are about. Football, basketball, fencing, ballet, rugby. They all have a why. What is caving's why? Tell me please, all the cave divers out there, all the spelunking, puffling people, let me know why you do it. I really want to understand. I spoke about the cave diving trend earlier in the video. Look, these videos aren't even exaggerations. This is what they look like when they're down there. You've got mums, dads, leaving their families at home to go explore the ground, underneath the ground. Whenever I watch caving videos on like TikTok or something, my heart starts beating like the suspense section of a horror movie. These people are a different breed and you low-key have to respect it. I honestly can't imagine waking up in a warm bed, looking out at the blue sky and thinking, you know what? I want to risk this. I want to put this in jeopardy by going underground. Guys, we have machines for that. If you want to explore underground in caves, buy a drone or something. We have machines, okay? What happens if you go caving, like extreme caving, like you're somebody with a whole bunch of experience, you go caving in uncharted territory. You go and now you're lost underground. What do you do? Because if caving goes bad, it goes very bad. I'm going to assume that there's designated rescue teams who will go into places to save people. I cannot imagine a worse job. That's got to be like top 5 worst jobs on the planet. If you're a part of a cave diving rescue team, you never want to hear that phone go off. That emergency phone call, you never want to hear it. Okay, so we've got a missing person. David, 45. He went into the Alice in Wonderland hole about 5 hours ago. You know the cave that rodents don't even try to squeeze through? Yeah, that one. There's no sign of him. We're gonna send you guys in. Send who in? You're not sending, I think the fuck not. I would rather pass through the event horizon of a black hole than get stuck in a cave. Yes, I mean that. I would rather get spaghettified than be in this situation. If a close friend came up to me and they tried to invite me to go caving, that's the day I'd be down a friend. I would lose a friend that day because you clearly don't know me. But yeah, this was just a quick video. I just wanted to rant about caving because I don't understand what caving is even about. After seeing this video, would you try caving? Let me know in the comments. You might be an adrenaline junkie looking for your next fix. Just go on a roller coaster, okay? You don't need to do this. This is insane. But shout out to everybody who does caving. You are better than me. You're braver than me because you wouldn't be able to pay me. Like cold hard cash, you would not be able to pay me to go into one of these. No, bro, I'm sorry. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. Take care and I'll see you guys next time I upload. You genuinely could not get me to go caving. I could watch 10, 15, 20 people go through this cave and come out the other side. And I would believe that I'm the only person who would get stuck in there. I'm not even the type of person to start panicking. In this situation, I'm panicking. I'm losing my mind. Everybody else can go through there perfectly fine. I would be the only one to get stuck. Like I'm the person, yeah, who would try a drug and I would be the only person to OD. Yeah, that's no.